Book Distributors gave me $100 to spend in their online store, and they're going to do that for someone else as well. So make sure to keep watching, and I'll share those details later on. But this is so exciting for me because my mom has been purchasing from Christian Book Distributors since I was a little kid. I have purchased so much of our things. Actually, everything behind me has come from Christian Book Distributors as well, or is available on Christian Book Distributors. And now I am an affiliate with them. So you can go to my link down below and see tons of recommended resources that we use in our homeschool. You can find this with other online influencers too, like Juicebox Homeschool, Christine from Rooted Home Life, and Amy Sloan. Today I'm going to show you a variety of things that you can get through Christian Book Distributors. It's not just books for moms or Bibles only. There are so many options like games. Number blocks game. This was super new to me and really exciting. We've actually busted it open already and started playing it because, well, I mean, my little one loves number blocks. We have loved number blocks for years. And while this has 6 math games in one, they have little tweaks to them, which actually I found make the game a little bit better. So like Go Fish is actually adding to 10. You have to find combinations that equal 10. And that means that while you are asking for something, you're not asking for the same thing you already have, but you have to be thinking about what you need. Also, if somebody else is asking for something, you have to be considering what they have. And I just think that this is really cool. So we've only tried that one style so far, but we've loved it and we can't wait to keep playing more. You know what I also got in this one is this book here. It was actually on backhold, so it wasn't in the box because it came later on back order. America's Famous Spies. This is actually by Master Books. It's like each chapter goes through a spy in history. So Nathan Hale, Washington Spies, Anna Strong, Emma Emmons, the Ghost Army. I thought my boys would be really interested in this and that it's something I could just leave strewn around the house. Not like, here, you have to read this, but like they're gonna want to read this. This summer we were studying astronomy, so I wanted to try out this book, Along Came Galileo. This is talking about the life of Galileo and getting to know, it's like a Who HQ book, just getting to know a little bit more about him, but it also includes a lot of like astronomy and discoveries. It includes a lot of other scientists at that time too, as well as ones that he was looking up to. So we're getting a lot of history right along with our science, and I think this is a really fun way to learn. You may have seen me talk about Circumference before. I love Life of Fred, which is a narrative math, and so is Circumference. This is the story of a knight and his wife, Lady Diameter, and their son Radius, and it just puts math in like really fun terms. When I saw this one, Circumference, and the off-the-charts desserts, I knew that we were going to be doing a lot with charts in our math this upcoming year, and so this would be a good one. Also, our library doesn't have this one. You might be able to get quite a few of these at your local public library, but I have never seen this one in the catalog before, and so I just went ahead and got it because it really didn't cost that much anyway. A surprise find was this book by Douglas Bond. Now, I heard him speak on a Generations webcast session. I was really impressed by what he had to say about children's literature, and so I was looking into some books that he had written when I found this one, God's Servant Job, which tells the story of Job in a really fun way. It's rhyming. It really explains what's going on well. I showed it to my husband. He was really impressed. We just really enjoyed this one. Yeah, okay, this is an unboxing, but we've had it in our house for a little while now and we just couldn't wait. So, if you haven't caught that, yes, we read this one right away. I can't wait to share it with more people. It's really thin, easy read, and I just really liked it. If you want to find ways to teach your kids some of the books of the Bible that aren't actually taking a lot of time for those younger ages, this is a really good one to get. I don't know that I've seen another resource on Job for kids before. There have been so many people posting about this book, which is a graphic novel of The Hiding Place. Now, this one we haven't actually dug into yet because I am waiting for some things that we're going to be talking about in school before we get into it. So if you have done this book with your kids, let us know in the comments, what did you think about it? I just love that it is a graphic novel of a book that I'm not really ready to get into with my kids, so I'm hoping it's a little bit lighter. I think it'll catch my son's attention a little little bit more than the full book would. Yeah, just really interested in it. I love that there are more graphic novels coming out for kids with literature that we want them to be reading. Another game I picked up was this Domino's Angles. And so you have to match up the angles to each other. Again, thought this would be really great with what we're doing for math this year and that we would be able to tie it all together. Archimedes and the Door of Science. Erin, the eclectic homeschooler, recommended this one a while ago, and I really like the things that she typically recommends. Again, it's a science, but in a read aloud format, and I just thought that this would be a really good one for us to add to our future reading list. I don't necessarily have a plan for it quite yet. Math skills for today. Yeah, I mean, just really easy workbook pages. Again, super cheap too. So it was really easy to just throw in. We'll pick it up occasionally. I don't really have plans for it as like a curriculum, but I like the idea of having it around, and when it does work, then we'll grab it. This one is the coloring pages. Now, okay, seriously, if you haven't read this book, this is what you should get from Christian Book Distributors. The Little Pilgrim's Progress, the one with the bunny on the cover, is fantastic. I really highly recommend it, but I wanted these big coloring pages in it. I'm actually hoping to put some of these in my niece's bedroom, hang them up for her. I just think that they are so cute, and really a story that I want all kids to become familiar with and be thinking about the king or the prince that paid the price for them too. Now back here you can see my Draw Right Now books. I love those for handwriting. I picked up another one of these. This is Draw Right Now, but it is cursive. And then through a time of history that we are currently learning about and studying. So I got that one for one of my sons. And then this, you guys. Okay, so I love promoting All About Spelling, but sometimes, well, All About Spelling doesn't offer a lot of discounts, sometimes 10%. And they don't offer free shipping very regularly either. It's just hard to find those deals. And if you just want one curriculum book and you're not going to be purchasing over the free shipping amount, it's actually better to just go through Christian Book Distributors to pick up one book, because usually there's some kind of discount with Christian Book Distributors where over $35 you can get free shipping, which over $35 is super easy. I wanted to try this book, the Homophones learning book. Now this goes not chapter by chapter, level by level. So you're not going to do the whole book at one time, but when you're in like All About Spelling Level 1 or All About Spelling Level 2, there are specific sections in here for learning some of those words that you would be learning that are a little bit trickier because they are homophones. And so then there's also like extra games and activities in the back of it too. I just wanted to pick up this one book this year. Actually, we'll talk about spelling later on when I talk about my curriculum picks, which will be coming up really soon. But if you want to be entered into this giveaway, you got to be following me on Instagram and paying attention. Within the next couple of weeks, we will be doing a $100 giveaway between Christian Book Distributors and myself, and all of the information you need to know will be on there, but you have to be following on Instagram to get that information, and then you could get your own $100, because there's always like more things we need for our homeschool, right? So what a great way to do that if you've already blown your homeschool budget. You'll find my affiliate links down below. Go check that out. It's really exciting for me, and I really appreciate when you do click through my links. You guys are amazing, and it has been such a blessing to my family. There's also the link for Instagram down below and all of these resources. Thank you so much for watching. Next week, I will be sharing about what we are using for curriculum picks, but until then, you might want to check out this video here.